In today's video, I'm going to show you guys my top 3 best credit cards that you guys should take into 2025 with you, and I'll show you why. Okay, guys, I need to put my glasses on for this one. So, first credit card that I want to show you guys is the Wells Fargo Active Cash Rewards card. Now, this is a pretty cool credit card because number one, it gives you 2% cash back on everything that you buy, no matter what it is. So every time you swipe, you get 2% of that back. Now, me personally, I like to use this card to pay like my mortgage every month because it's like a large sum and I'm guaranteed to get 2% back all the time from this particular card. Now, when you first get this card, your first year is going to be a 0% intro APR for 12 months. I mean, you can't beat that. And by the way, because interest rates are dropping and you're going to see more of it as we get into 2026, you're going to come out even better when it is time for you to get an interest rate. This card is the card for you if you have decent to good credit. Now, with this particular card, what I can say about what credit scores and credit profile needs to look like is that we were able to get one of our clients who they were around the 670 range kind of across the board in that area. And we were able to get them approved for an $8,000 credit limit because their credit was fair, right? So this was even before we finished the cleanup process. I think this client had like a few older late payments that were older than 2 years still kind of lingering around that we were cleaning up, but we were able to get them pretty decent intro credit limit. So with this card now, the other thing about this card is there's no pre-approval for this card. So if you go in and apply for it, you're going to get that hard inquiry right away, even if you get denied. So you're going to want to go to my other videos on inquiries to get those inquiries removed in 72 hours or less, and make sure you get that done. Even if you do get approved, get the increase off your credit report as soon as you can, preferably before the account shows up on your credit report. My second most coveted card that I like to use that I think you should take into 2026 with you is going to be the American Express Blue Baby Cash Preferred Card. Now, with this card, if you use $3,000 within 6 months of having this card, they're going to give you $250 cash back. Now, if you're paying like a big bill that you have every month with this card, getting to that is not going to be anything. It's going to be minimal effort. Now, this card does have an annual fee of $95, but I mean, come on, it's American Express, guys. So, hey, but as an introductory offer for the first 12 months, your first year, you get a zero annual fee. So, hey, work with that. And by the way, I would not tell you guys about a card that has an annual fee unless the card was really, really great and worth it. So, okay, so with this card, this is my groceries card, okay? I have a lot of children and a husband, okay, that I have to feed and take care of. Well, not necessarily children. My kids are mostly grown now, but I got a lot of grandkids. So I have a big grocery bill. And this card gives back 6% cash back on groceries. Okay, so if you're, timed out on me. So if you're like me and you're spending a lot every week on groceries, this card should be your grocery card. Now you're going to have a decent credit to get this card, but if you do and you can get it, this card is awesome. And also like for your streaming, like your Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff, like if you have kids and grandkids, or if you like to stream, hook that card up to this so you can get cash back rewards on those subscriptions that you're paying. 3% back on transit, 3% back on gas. I forgot, this is my gas card. This is the one that I mainly use for gas. So you're going to want to use it for your gas to get you some money back. And then last but not least, you get 1% back on every purchase that you make, regardless of what it is. So, I mean, that's cool, right? I mean, I love it. And also, there is a way that you can apply for this card via pre-approval where it won't harm your credit score, even if you get denied. So I'll leave all of those links for pre-approvals that I have in the description of this video for easy access for you. I'm not affiliated with these companies. I'm not getting any kickbacks or anything like that. But this is just to kind of help you out, get you started. And then with American Express, they have like all kinds of other different benefits to it. Like, you know, you get like money back for Disney and cash back on your Amazon checkouts. Like every time, like if you're an Amazon person and you shop on Amazon a lot like me, because like when I need something, the first place I go to is Amazon. So you're going to get money back every time you make purchases like that. So keep in mind of what your rewards are per credit card, because you don't want to be missing any money. And I'll tell you why. Now, for me, I'm a grandma. I have 5 grandkids. So I have big Christmases and I have lots of kids. So with my cashback rewards cards, I let them accumulate until the end of October. And at the end of October, I cash them all out. And listen, I'm smart, I save. So I take half of the cashback rewards and I invest half. And then the other half goes to like Christmas for kids and grandkids. So I'm never paying out of pocket for holidays. I'm not running around maxing out my credit cards and stuff like that, because I've been letting my cashback rewards accumulate. Like for instance, on American Express, let's say for instance, I may have like $2,200 in cashback rewards by the end of October. One card I may have like $650. Like, I mean, it varies per card. So, I mean, that's just a little nugget for you guys. I mean, I've been doing this for years. Like I haven't paid for Christmas out of my own pocket in God knows when. So anyways, so, oh my God, here's my card. The last card, which is my top #1 card, is this. Baby, it's the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. You are going to want to take this into your 2026. Now, of course, you know, with Chase, you can't have any more than 4 inquiries over a 24-month span. So if you have an inquiry problem, go ahead and go to the video that's on my channel somewhere. I'll link it somewhere. I'll figure it out so you can get those inquiries off your credit report. If that's going to be what's keeping you, you're going to need a decent credit score for this. You cannot have any collections to get this card. But baby, let me tell you, oh my God, I love this card. I coveted this card, guys. Like I worked hard to get to the point to where I could get this card at one point. Okay. So I love this card. And so I'll tell you a little bit about the card now. Now, you can earn an additional 1.5% cash back worth up to $300, earn an additional 1.5 on all purchases up to $20,000 spent in the year. I mean, you shouldn't be spending that much money on the credit card if you're not using it to pay bills with. But, you know, so you do have a cap off limit. But I mean, hey, if you're not using this card for big stuff, you should be fine. I love this card. Oh my God. So you get 6.5% back on travel. So if you travel a lot, you're going to want to get this card just for that. All right. So you get 4.5% back on dining. I eat out a lot because I'm just tired of cooking. So like this is the card that I'm swiping if I'm going to wherever I'm going to get some food, if it's lunch, if it's dinner, whatever it is. So now if you're like a person who has like a lot of prescriptions, 4.5% back at all drugstores. Duh, I'm going to the drugstore. 3% cash back on all other purchases. Yes, I said 3% cash back on all other purchases. You cannot beat that. And that's like on all purchases all the time. So I'm swiping that Freedom Unlimited card and paying it off by the statement close date so that I'm not gathering like interest and balances rolling over to get reported to the credit bureaus and all that. But that's another video. So there's no annual fee, no minimum to redeem your cash back. But like I said, if I were you guys, I would let that cash back just roll over and keep rolling over every month and let it accumulate. Now, these are my 3 top best credit cards that you can get and take into 2026 with you. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a credit repair lady. I did not forget about those of you who have lower credit scores or problematic credit. I did not forget about you. I'm going to come back next week and I'm going to make a video on how you can get credit cards or what credit cards you can get with lower credit scores or problematic credit. I did not forget about you. I love you. And so I hope this video helped you. If this video did help you, please don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe. It helps get the word out and it helps my channel to grow. So until the next video, we will talk soon. Bye.